It's supposed to have. It's your healthy habits and lifestyle coach, Giovanni. Y'all, welcome to the Nourish and Flourish Vibes mukbang. Okay, it's the #1 mukbang on the planet for healthy eating and healthy living. Y'all, I got my Aunt Jean with me today. What we're going to eat, let me show it to y'all. I know our lighting isn't that great, but what we are eating today, we got this good old orange. Can't really see it as good, but this good orange watermelon. Shout out to my cousin who bought it. You can see it, but it's not as orange. You see how
it's just yellow a little bit? Watermelon.
Gene, I think it was more orange. I had yellow before.
Yellow.
Yeah, we got a berry pecan salad from McAllister's. And then my aunt was in a meeting. But we got a beet juice. Beets, apples, carrot, and ginger. She's already drinking, so we're going to refill hers. And then we got a raw. Yeah, show them, Gene.
Granola bar.
We got a raw granola bar from Johnny's Garden as well. So we are in our hometown of Sumter, South Carolina. We're going to start with the watermelon first, I think. Jen, you going to start with the watermelon or the granola? Granola. You going to start with the granola? I'm going to start with the watermelon. We're going to get into the berries.
It's raw.
We'll keep bringing y'all on over. So, y'all, we talking today. Oh, how was it? Oh, you already biting? Okay, well, let's take our bite again. How is it? What's the texture like?
It's crunchy.
Okay.
It's crunchy.
So, y'all, I don't know if you can see this. It's orange watermelon. We had the yellow before. This one is orange. Orange watermelon. Watermelon is in season. Watermelon is mostly water, of course. Gene, how have you transformed watermelon before?
It's very good. We use it in salads.
Fruit salads? Have you ever did it like in a dish with something else that's on it?
We use it in fruit salads and in desserts.
Yeah. Shout out to the caregivers. Tyrone, you're on our live.
Hello, how y'all doing?
Hey, Tyrone.
Shout out to the aides and the caregivers and those that like love to help our veterans. Tell them it's time to go. He just has to get on in there. He has to listen to you. It's time to lay it on down. Bathroom, bathroom, and then lay it on down. Tell him he got this, so he can get comfortable. Yeah. My cousin Tamisha, her husband dropped this watermelon off before I even touched down. And this our last 2 pieces. We've been eating it every day. So, what we talking about today? Jen, you talking about the watermelon, right? What you about to say?
It's delicious.
What color do you like the best?
I like the yellow watermelon.
Out of the orange?
Yeah, it's even good all the way down to the rind.
That's the same
good
thing.
All the way down to the rind.
Yeah.
So it's delicious all the way down to the rind. It doesn't even get bitter. So if you can find the yellow or the orange watermelon, that's what you look for.
And again, it's in season. What's up, y'all? My cousin Tanisha said she did a chow down. She didn't even wait. She has no mukbang etiquette. What's our first one? So we're going to give her a pass on that, y'all. But this, go ahead, Jean.
I did use a fork.
You did. You really did. Yeah, orange watermelon has a lot of antioxidants. And they have this antioxidant called lycopene. Our salad, let me let y'all get closer to the salad again. Our berry salad from McAllister's. Can y'all see it? Packed with nutrients. Berries are really good for people with PCOS, polycystic ovary syndrome, because they are low glycemic fruits. They're high in fiber, and they help manage insulin levels. And pecans, oh my God, they're just a really good healthy fat that also helps with hormone production. All right, hormone production. Jean, talk to us about some good salads that you created with some berries and some pecans. Talk to us about those creations.
The spinach berry salad.
Spinach berry salad?
Spinach berry salad with the strawberries and the blueberries.
I see a little spinach on here, but
I use the spinach and the blueberries and strawberries.
have you ever made your own vinaigrette from the berries, like your own dressing, or no?
I've made vinaigrette.
What was all in your vinaigrette?
With the red wine vinaigrette. I love red wine vinaigrette.
Red wine vinaigrette? You made that one from scratch too?
Red wine vinaigrette was delicious.
Oh, I've only did one with blueberries.
With on the spinach salad.
On a spinach salad?
Y'all, with the boiled egg and red onion.
Y'all, she said spinach.
Red wine vinaigrette with boiled eggs, spinach. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I use bacon.
Gotta be honest. Yeah, I used to do some bacon back in the day too. When I did eat meat. Y'all, today is 121 days for me on this raw journey. Nisi said you made a watermelon chow down before, or watermelon chow before. What's that? What's a watermelon chow?
With watermelon, cucumbers, red onions, tomatoes. It was delicious.
I'm glad you did that. That does sound really good and refreshing. Kiki Ford said yellow, red, and orange watermelon are good. That salad looks good, y'all. It's my first time having one from McAllister's. So we're just going to try it out. Shout out to Uber Eats and my Uber Eats driver. So we are definitely about to try this salad and see how it is. Thank you, Kiki Ford, for pulling up to the mukbang. So y'all, we were talking about polycystic ovary syndrome. So my aunt, my mom, we've had some similar symptoms, like I think they call it hirsutism. So like facial hair, just hair that grows back really fast in places that typically women don't grow it in, and they call that like a hormonal issue. It's called like androgens. Hey, come on, Ford. Let's go. And so when I got diagnosed, I started seeing some of the symptoms that they said, were not normal. And I just thought it was normal because I've seen it in my family, but my family didn't know. And I was talking to my Aunt Jean about it. And I was like, did they ever say anything to you about PCOS? Have you ever had any like period issues and stuff like that? And then she started telling me, telling the story, Jean. What happened back in the day?
For years back in the day, sometimes for 3 months, mine would go for 3 months, and they wouldn't, know what was going on. And my cycle would go on for 3 months at a time.
You want to try it together?
And they would just think that, okay, well, that would just be normal for me. But they wouldn't know how to diagnose it.
So you would bleed for 3 months, and they said that was just your norm? And they didn't say it wasn't normal?
Mine was normal. My normal. They wouldn't tell me why.
That's not too bad. We should try it, Jean.
I tried.
So I hate that. So clearly, anybody that's listening, bleeding for 3 months straight is not normal.
Could not lose weight.
Oh.
Very heavy. Could not lose weight. Problems that I see now that could have been diagnosed with.
Oh, this is good, Jean. I'm listening.
Could be diagnosed with the endometriosis. Endometriosis. That could have been corrected. So.
You had a lot of pain too?
A lot of pain.
Like, could you sometimes felt like you couldn't go to school?
But
I didn't know that part.
Went to the doctor, but they said just keep going. So,
they didn't tell you to change anything to eat, and they say you need to work out. They didn't say. They just said that's your norm. Well, y'all,
Gave you pain medication and told you to keep going.
Oh, so they gave you pain meds.
Mm-hmm.
Did the pain meds do anything for you? Because
No.
sometimes people say it didn't do nothing.
Mm-mm.
How old were you when you first was starting to like bleed for these many months?
12 and 13.
Jean.
Mm-hmm.
Good night.
Good night, Tyrone. Thank you.
Thank you, Tyrone.
So how did that make you feel? How did you did you ever find any relief? Like, how did you start feeling some type of normal? Like, did your periods ever get better?
I didn't know no better, because you didn't know no better. You didn't know nothing about what somebody told you.
What you told you?
Mm-hmm.
So how about with losing weight? When you were trying to lose weight, did anything ever work? Did you ever see
nothing
any?
never worked.
Nothing?
Never worked.
What all did you try?
You stop eating.
You just stop eating altogether.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes people really do that. Like when they get so frustrated and it just keeps piling on, you just stop eating.
And you still didn't lose no weight. So.
Hello. Hello.
And it still stayed there. So.
And did you try anything else? I felt like I remember you walking like the mall before when I was little.
Exercising, everything, and it still stayed right there. So.
Wow. Oh, shoot said, oh, wow.
And so now you see.
Yeah, my aunt has already moved on from the salad to the raw granola. We're also trying this raw. She started with this raw granola from Johnny's Garden from Sumter, South Carolina. How is it?
It's good.
Not too bad?
It's good.
The texture looks kind of soft and moist.
Very good.
So shout out to Johnny's Garden.
I love crunchy.
This salad, this berry salad, berry pecan salad came from McAllister. Is it McAllister's Deli? McAllister's Deli. I think you can get it with like chicken or something like that. But 121 days, y'all. No chicken. I think that's the only thing I took off of it.
I love crunch.
Really good. Really good. And y'all, we also got a juice. A berry, carrot, apple. You can't see my aunt's. It's her second glass of it. Beets are really good for thyroid. Thyroid disease also runs in my family.
Right. I have severe thyroid disease. I was diagnosed with thyroid disease. Went to 2 bouts of thyroid radiation. Killed my thyroid. Did not kill my thyroid. Eventually, I had to have a thyroidectomy to have it totally removed. Even after it was removed, I still had so much thyroid. My TSH went up to 155. So now I'm still on thyroid meds. So I've with my thyroid after I've had it removed than I did before I had it. I don't want to switch. I just let them keep it in.
I think that's sometimes like the journey part, having to make decisions, not knowing what's really going to be best because you're trying to figure out your body and what your body is doing because the body's so complex, So
I almost wish I already kept it in.
But the good thing about it is, y'all, is the salad is really good. Really good.
This granola is good and crunchy.
It is. I might have to put a pause on my salad to try the granola before the granola is all gone. Yeah, but Jean, tell me about I'm not ready yet. Tell them about your juice. How you feel about the juice?
Juice is good.
Y'all, it's really good. It's almost the same thing as what I get at Recipe Oak Cliff in Dallas. The old school. Still really good. I enjoyed it. I got a big cup for us. The try is very refreshing. You can taste the beets, but it's just like an earthy aftertone. It's not overpowering or anything, but beets are really good for thyroid. And that's why my aunt was just telling us about her thyroid experiences as well. Beets, great for thyroid. Also, Brazil nuts, because of the psyllium. Brazil nuts are really good. Jean, have you ever done anything interesting with Brazil nuts, or you just ate them regular?
I used to have take Brazil nuts and put them in make a cake during the Christmas time.
You use Brazil nuts in cake?
Yeah.
What kind of cake you did with Brazil nuts?
Make like a pound cake and put Brazil nuts in.
On top or inside of it?
Inside of it. That's your part.
Y'all, have you ever had Brazil nuts in a cake? I didn't even know she was doing that. I didn't even know. Never knew that you could put Brazil nuts in cakes. Oh, she said, my experience with thyroid meds weren't pleasant. I changed my eating habits, started walking more, and my TSH levels became normal. All right. That's what we talking about.
It didn't do any good for me.
I know that's right, all shoot. Congratulations. I know that's right.
God bless you.
So, y'all, my thyroid experience was I had an inflamed thyroid. I felt the pressure on my throat, but I didn't realize anything was really wrong until you about done. You make all the noise on set, making the noise on set, making the noise on the set.
I'm cleaning
up. Yeah, I felt the pressure, and my PCP was like, what's going on? Do you have like thyroid conditions in your family? And I was like, yes, I have. And she was like, I'm gonna send you to get a what do you call it? A X-ray? Not an X-ray. What do you call the thing? There you go, an ultrasound on your thyroid because it feels a little swollen. And she was like, does it hurt when I push it? I was like, well, I definitely feel pressure there. I thought I just couldn't get comfortable. Like I had no idea something was like really wrong. Again, pay attention to your body, notice changes so you can speak up and advocate for yourself. So I went and did it. They said it was an inflamed thyroid. I saw an endocrinologist, and the endocrinologist, once I told her about the PCOS and the endometriosis, she wanted to put me on metformin. And I was like, hold on. I've been changing my lifestyle. I'm walking regularly. I am eating more fruits and vegetables. I've more on an anti-inflammatory lifestyle. I think if everything is normal, I don't want to be on medication. Have they ever said anything about metformin, Eve?
I do metformin every day.
Oh. Yeah. So I said no. She went and checked the labs. She was like, well, actually, your labs look good and everything does look nice. So I guess keep doing what you're doing. But if anything changes, we'll definitely have this conversation again about metformin. Y'all, I dodged the metformin by changing my lifestyle, getting the walking, getting the eating, an anti-inflammatory type of diet, which has been really, really good. Really, really good. I heard, Jean, have you heard about spearmint tea being really good to help reducing like the facial hair? Have you heard that before? Mm-mm. So I learned not too long ago that spearmint tea helps slow down and reduces the amount of facial hair that shows up. So I did get me some more spearmint tea. And I said, after a fresh wax, I was going to see how fast it would grow back. But when I walked, I did 100 miles in September for Cancer Awareness Month. And I was eating more fruits and vegetables, no processed foods, low carb. I saw a major reduction on how fast my facial hair was growing back, and my hormones got a lot better with regulation. Never had Brazil nuts in cake. I love them solo though. I like them in a cheese sauce that I tried before. Did you have icing on it with the pound cake? Yeah,
cream cheese.
Yeah,
cream cheese frosting.
So that's what we wanted to talk about, y'all. I just wanted to talk about PCOS, not diagnosed, probably at a very, very like earlier back in the day when a lot of people probably didn't even know about it or didn't really know the signs or the symptoms to be able to better support people with it and help them navigate the health issues and stuff. Because had they told my aunt, a little bit more what she could have been doing and to say, bleeding for 3 months is not normal. I mean, she's not the lady in the Bible, right? They knew that wasn't normal, correct?
Exactly.
So,
and I wasn't waiting for Jesus to come.
I know that's right, girl. So
that was like, say,
about to try this raw, and then we're gonna let y'all go. We hope y'all enjoyed our mukbang today, and eating our meal and our stories, and the big.
Because that was like Savion, because
Oh, that's not bad at all.
It's good.
It got a little crunch to it too.
Crunchy. I like crunch.
Y'all, it's almost like a. What do you call those things that you put? Almost like a bar that you make, but it's a no-bake bar. It's like a chewy granola bar that are just kind of shape, maybe. What you think, Jean? And it has a little chocolate in here. You taste a little chocolate? A little chocolate, but yeah.
Because dark chocolate is good for you.
Dark chocolate is really good for you. If you're gonna go with chocolate, go with dark chocolate. Jean, you want to tell them a meal that they could probably try with a good dark chocolate?
Dark chocolate is good for you. Go with the dark chocolate and with the Greek yogurt. Do like the Greek yogurt cheesecake with the dark chocolate crust.
Okay.
Be delicious. That'd be something very, very good for you.
Yeah. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I'm here with my family. And we wanted to do this mukbang, keep it going, but I just wanted us to be able to show you how family, when talking about family history and health challenges, you can really start being creative with the different foods that are healthy for you to really eat. That's based on the conditions that you are trying to prevent or eliminate symptoms with. But the more you talk about your health and family, and the obstacles and the journeys and the challenges that people are having, you can take a better approach. So that way, as each generation goes, we can get better and better of getting it out of our family than constantly saying it's just always been in our family, right?
That's right.
And a lot of times it's in how we, like, just pretty much how we eat. A lot of people say, well, it's just in our DNA. Well, a lot of times it comes from the experiences that we kind of have. And so we start shaping those experiences and doing things differently. Like you just saw my aunt sit here and have a raw meal with me. And she didn't say, oh gosh, this is not the stuff I normally eat. She likes watermelon. She ate her watermelon. She likes salad. She ate the salad. And that's a second cup of juice. And she didn't have any problem with the juice. And we typically come from a family that loves what? Kool-Aid.
Sweet tea.
But yeah, Allshoot said that that she hate that you had to go through that for so long. Your experiences.
A lot of things are so unknowledgeable. So many people are unknowledgeable.
And she said she enjoyed hearing your story. You enjoyed sharing it?
I enjoyed sharing it because so many people need to know.
Exactly, y'all. And that's the whole purpose of the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast. And of course, the Tuesday Live. So you can actually see what we're eating, what we think about it. So you can also try to adjust, shape, and open your mind to different food experiences that could really still be tasty, even though it might not be your typical or your normal food to eat. But y'all, download the M to the Third Degree Healing Empowerment guide. Is in the description of this video. What I did was I broke down the phases of the menstrual cycle. And with each phase of the menstrual cycle, I put my M to the Third Degree healing formula to place. Mindset, the different mindset activities you can do during those different phases. Eating the different foods that will be best for you as your body goes through the transitions from the ovulatory phase, the menstrual cycle, the follicle phase, all of that, the luteal, and then movement. What moves? Exercise. You heard my aunt. When she tried it, nothing was working. She just stopped eating, and that wasn't healthy. But had she had this guide, she would have been able to see what foods to eat during which phase of her cycle to be able to support her in actually seeing some different changes that she could actually try, because you can't say you tried everything, because there's so many different things out there that you can, explore just to see how well your body responds. And then we got some herbal teas on there too that also help. And now my aunt was telling me today we were making some chai tea instead of having the typical what?
Coffee.
We had chai tea that my aunt had, and she was actually saying what she adds to her tea besides just having the herbal tea in the tea bag. What else do you add to your chai tea, G?
Cinnamon sticks and fresh nutmeg.
And I didn't do that. And she was like, take the grater and do the cinnamon sticks and all of this special stuff. But y'all, my Aunt Jean is the oldest out of my grandparents' kids, but she's also the one who pretty much has created our food experiences. So this was a big episode for me to do this with her, because I really want to take some of our favorite experiences and try to replace and put things in position that are better, help us feel our best, so where that way we can always be vibrant. So download that guide. It's absolutely free. If you want to get some merch, you can get the merch to rock and support the channel. And if you're looking for a healthy habits and lifestyle coach, let me help you be your best self so you can go along on this journey with me. So y'all, go be great. We love you. We thank you. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Nourish and Flourish Vibes. You can throw up your vibes.
Bye.
You gonna stop the bees, Gene. Y'all, thanks for vibing with us.